is Sunshiine Reports on Osrc Television. My name is Remy Allen. As part of efforts to deepen health coverage and reduce out-of-pocket payments for health care, Ondo State government has flagged off Orange Health Insurance Scheme for residents in the informal sector. Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa at the ceremony said his administration would continue to provide sustainable healthcare financing. Zaid Arabisala reports that those captured in the scheme are traders, artisans, transport workers, and farmers. The report.
Enjoy the moment.
Since the takeoff of the Ondo State Contributory Health Commission, several schemes and interventions targeted at pregnant women, children, elderly, people with disabilities and government workers have been initiated. The latest is the Orange Health Insurance Scheme targeted at residents of Ondo State in the informal sector, including farmers, traders, drivers, artisans, motorcyclists, and other organized groups. The flag-off of the health insurance scheme for the informal sector is an epochal event that attracted stakeholders in the informal sector, health experts, and development partners. Director General, Ondo State Contributory Health Commission, Dr. Abiodun Oyenenyi, said the scheme is a pragmatic way to strengthen dwindling health indices as it affords the targeted beneficiary to worry less whenever health challenges surface. Oyenenyi noted that the informal sector package include medical services, surgical services, optical services, dental services, obstetrics and gynecology, physiotherapy, supply of drugs and medications, laboratory and imaging.
The remarkable success achieved by the Ondo State Contributory Health Commission in such a short time, I'm sure that better days are ahead of us. It is on this proven model that we now extend oranges to the informal sector. This expansion aims to provide the same level of financial protection and access to quality healthcare to those in the informal sector.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, who officially flagged off the scheme, reiterated his administration's commitment to ensuring access to affordable healthcare for all residents.
Our gathering marks a pivotal moment in our journey towards attainment of universal health coverage. With the launch of Oranges for the informal sector, our administration has again demonstrated our unwavering commitment to sustainable healthcare financing and to the health and well-being of every resident in Ondo State.
The leadership of market women, artisans, cocoa farmers, and workers in the transport sector of the state, whose on-the-spot enrollment marked the commencement of the scheme, said the intervention is a testament to the people-oriented governance of Governor Aiyedatiwa.
Health is wealth, and this is all about our health for us so that we'll spend minimal amounts in taking care of ourselves.
I've heard a lot about the program from my government workers that they said is a very beneficial program.
Every one of us in Nigeria, not even Nigeria, in the whole world, health is very important.
For us to increase productivity and maintain the health status of our people, there is need for this kind of insurance.
Development partners from the World Health Organization, International Labour Organization, Development Agenda for Western Nigeria Commission, and Director General of the National Health Insurance Authority, Dr. Kelechi Ohiri, commended Ondo State for advancing universal health coverage.
The National Health Insurance Authority remains committed to the journey for universal health coverage. And I'm particularly excited that Ondo State is aiming to cover 70% of its entire population by 2027.
The Ondo State Contributory Health Commission says its vision is to cover at least 70% of the entire population and be among the top 5 states with the highest health insurance coverage in the country by year 2027. Sahid Arabisala, Osrc News.
Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa says the newly launched mass metering program is a testament to the commitment of his administration to reform the power sector while easing the burden of accessing electricity. The ceremony, held at the Cocoa Conference Hall of the Governor's Office in Akure, provided an opportunity for residents of the state to have access to electricity meters at subsidized rates. The governor, who emphasized the significance of the initiative, said accurate metering is not only a technical necessity, but a fundamental right of all consumers. Government House correspondent Wahab Bankole has details.
The introduction and official launch of the Odatiwa meters, a mass metering program, is aimed at easing the burden of accessing electricity while putting an end to arbitrary and inflated electricity bills. The initiative is also targeted at reforming the power sector while eliminating uncertainties and discrepancies associated with billing process. That's the Commissioner for Energy and Mineral Resources, Razak Obi, and Special Advisor to the Governor on Energy, Alabi Johnson, said the benefits of the initiative to people of the state are enormous.
The Odatiwa meter represents more than just the introduction of new technology. It is a reaffirmation of our commitment to the well-being of our residents, promoting fairness and fostering transparency.
In Nigeria, collection rate is over around 50%. It means you buy something, you are not paying even half of the value of what you have purchased. And the key to that is to have metering in place.
Other stakeholders, including the Managing Director of Benin Electricity Distribution Company, Deolu Ijose, applauded Governor Aiyedatiwa for blazing the trail while promoting a pathful governance.
The Electricity Act 2023 came into effect just recently, and as well as signed that project also into function, and I'm happy to announce that the first 3 set of states that got regulatory functions transferred to them is entirely Ondo State happens to be one.
Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, who emphasized the significance of the initiative towards ensuring a transparent, fair and efficient electricity supply, said accurate metering is a fundamental right of all consumers.
We aim to address and rectify long-standing issues of energy theft and inefficient billing system. This is more than just an upgrade. It is a promise to the people of Ondo State that their hard-earned money or income will be spent justly and that they will receive the energy they pay for without let or hindrance.
The governor said the state is preparing for ambitious venture into power generation, transmission and distribution, noting that by subsidizing the meters, his administration aims to address energy theft and inefficient billing.
The Odatiwa metering program signifies our unwavering dedication to creating a more efficient, fair, and accountable electricity sector in Ondo State. We invite every citizen to embrace this new system and join us in building the future where energy is both a source of empowerment and a pillar of equitable development.
Speaking with Osrc, some of the stakeholders and beneficiaries described the initiative as a welcomed development.
Ondo State is taking the lead nationally as the first sub-national government to actually provide meter for the people. And Ondo State is doing that collaboratively. The DISCO is involved, pretty much all stakeholders are involved. And this is going to become another milestone the state has covered that will become a new national standard.
Others also urged residents to take advantage of the initiative to improve their well-being. Wahab Bankole, Osrc News.
Ahead of the 16th governorship election in Ondo State, women leaders from All Progressives Congress APC in Irele local government area have pledged to mobilize grassroots support for Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa during a special summit in Ode-Irele. The women representing the 10 wards in the council area emphasized the importance of sustaining Aiyedatiwa's achievement beyond. The convener and special assistant to the governor on women mobilization, Bayo expressed gratitude for the women's support and assured them of continued good governance. Our correspondent, Wahab Bankole, again reports.
The women leaders of the All Progressives Congress APC in Irili local government area gathered to promote the impactful governance of Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa despite the early morning rain. Commissioner for Economic Planning and Budget, Emmanuel Igbasan, encouraged the women to remain steadfast in supporting the APC amid global economic challenges as the November election approaches.
This is not the end, it's the beginning to the end. On November 16, all these women, you will see them early enough in their numbers with their PVCs voting massively for Lucky Aiyedatiwa.
The convener and special assistant to the governor on women mobilization, Bayo Aino, expressed gratitude for the women's support and assured them that their interests will be prioritized. A prominent son of the council area and former APC governorship aspirant, Murayo Lebi, thanked the women for their attendance and urged them to leverage their numbers to mobilize grassroots support for Aiyedatiwa's election.
He's a very, very, very honest human being that I know personally, and I vouch for him. He's going to deliver the goods to the states. Everybody should troop out on the 16th of November to come and vote for His Excellency Lucky Aiyedatiwa, because we have to follow those who know road.
The special advisor to the governor on health, Professor Simi Odimayo, while canvassing votes for the governor, highlighted Aiyedatiwa's leadership qualities that have positively impacted governance in the state.
What we can do now is to give it more support so that we can continue to have monumental development that we're having in the state at present. And that is what we have to encourage our people.
The women unanimously committed to mobilizing support for Aiyedatiwa's continued leadership beyond 2025. Wahab Bankole, Osrc News.
Parents in Ondo State have described the current economic hardship as a major obstacle towards making available children's educational needs ahead school resumption. Their challenges include high cost of books, textiles, and other educational materials. Abidemi Akinrotoye now reports.
Academic activities for 2024-2025 academic session is expected to begin on Monday, 16th of September 2024. A well-prepared start to the school year is vital for achieving academic excellence and success. To this end, preparations are in top gear as parents visit bookshops and marketplaces for educational materials. Some parents decried high cost of books in the face of current economic challenges.
I'm at the bookshop, this bookshop now. See, the book that we are buying 2,000 naira, 2,500 before, now we are buying it 8,000 naira.
When I was coming this morning, I budget 80,000 naira for the registration and other things. But when I came here, it's like the way I was seeing things, at least more, I didn't spend, I will be spending less than 100,000. So it's not easy at all.
While booksellers are complaining of low patronage, textile materials traders are hoping for an intervention.
I sat down on my seat. I'm still waiting for customer to come. We have been expecting them since beginning of, let me say we have been expecting them since last month ending. Though we know this is a civil servant state, so we are still expecting them to come.
Though parents are becoming to buy their books for their works, but because of the present economy, things and generally books are very, very expensive these days.
In addition to other preparations, the principal test is another important aspect students focus on in the first week of resumption. The management also highlighted recent changes in government's policy on collectibles, ensuring students and parents are informed.
Sticking to the 40,000 which is approved by the government. So I've met with the staff and they are working on this. So when we resume school now, the first week will be for principal test.
We are fully prepared since the date of resumption has been set and everything is ready concerning our resumption. We've started our admission and as principal we are to interpret and government policies in our various schools.
As the countdown begins, everyone looks forward to a productive and successful session. Abidemi Akinrotoye, Osrc News.
Meanwhile, secondary school principals in all government-owned schools in Ondo State have been warned against collecting unauthorized fee from students seeking admission into public primary and secondary school. The Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Laolu Akindolie, stated that government will clamp down on any individual or school found wanting of such offense. Joy Pius now completes this story.
Following findings that some school heads are imposing additional levies beyond those officially approved by the Ondo State government.
Taking the school resumption story again, secondary schools principals in all government-owned schools in Ondo State have been warned against collecting unauthorized fee from students. Have been warned against collecting unauthorized fee from students seeking admission into public primary and secondary school. The Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Laolu Akindolie, stated that government will clamp down on any individual or school found wanting of such offense. Joy Pye.
their excesses. According to the Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Laolu Akindolire, the Ondo State government is committed towards alleviating the financial burden on parents, which led to the ban of public schools from selling uniforms and textbooks directly to students. Akindolire emphasized that principals are required to provide lists of the needed requirements to parents to have them purchased independently, while encouraging parents to report any violations of the new policy.
Schools are resuming next week, and we are doing everything possible for each. Desist from charging illegal fees. We don't want any principal to burden our parents with illegal fees. Ondo State is senior secondary school education. Ondo State is free. But we have few items for which the parents have to pay, which we refer to as approved collectibles. Any principal that collects any illegal fees or collecting payment for uniform or textbooks, any principal that engages in this unholy act will be disciplined.
The commissioner added that recruitment efforts for public school teachers is in top gear.
The result of Beke will be
Speaking with some of the school principals, the established guidelines are being followed since its declaration.
Discussion during our meeting with the parents, the incoming students will come with their uniform, they will come with their sandals. We don't use black sandal, they know. It's brown sandal, brown belt, cap, tie, complete uniform, ceremonial dress, and we've already have meeting with the parents. And I told them none of these items are sold in the school.
In my school, the special levy is 3,000, the robotic is 3,000. All added together with the school bus, 20,300.
Principals of public schools across the 18 local government areas of the state to ensure strict adherence to the directive. Joy Pius, Osrc News.
Markets across Akure metropolis are closed for the observance of the Amole Festival. The situation gave rise to few movements of humans and vehicles across the metropolis. The age-long Amole Festival is a cultural celebration usually undertaken by blacksmiths to pay obeisance to Ogun, the god of iron in Yoruba.
Development and for peace to continue to reign in our kingdom. Then it's a celebration that has to do with the blacksmiths. In those days we have the blacksmiths, we have the farmers and the hunters. Those are the major occupations we have in the olden days, and today is assigned as a day where our blacksmiths too do perform their rites and offer prayer to the god of iron. And again, in the palace today, we don't cook. It's a taboo for anybody to cook in the palace today. You don't see smoke in the palace today. It's a taboo. and it's part of what we've been observing.
On Monday. And that's